Africa, unite! 'Cause we're moving right out of Babylon. And we're going to our promised land. Hey! How good and the pleasant it will be before God and man. Hey! To see the unification of all African. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all blessed and highly favored. Do you like my colors? I found them in our something. I'm going to decide to represent it. I guess I know we're heading all the way to the motherland. Yes, man. West Africa, to be exact. We're going to cook some West African jollof rice with stew beef. Yes, man. Jamaican good old stew beef and West African jollof rice. I don't love jollof rice, so anyways, I'm going to cook it in my Jamaican version of Basmati rice, and this has been anticipating. So you know, say, things serious, because yesterday, my neighbor called and he said, Abby, you don't cook. He said the pot that he was set on yet the man kissing teeth. So you know, say things serious. Yeah man, things serious. Well, the pot cooked today and we are going to eat West African jollof rice. All we're from Ghana, Nigeria. Drop some flags in the comment section. Africa unite. I'm going to leave a short piece of Marcus Mosiah Garvey word with you. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Let's free our mind. That's it. All right. These are my ingredients that I'm going to use for the West African jollof rice. So here I have red bell peppers. You need purple onion, or some people may call it red onion. Garlic. Jamaican Scotch Bonnet for that signature Jamaican heat. And of course, 1 can of tomato paste. I'm using the 6 ounce right here. My favorite to-go rice, the Basmati rice. You can use any rice you prefer to use, but I'm going to use some Basmati. Coconut oil, some fresh thyme in the bag. I have onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika, and also a bit of mixed seasoning with thyme, parsley, and stuff like that inside of it. So let's get making West African jollof rice. With the jollof rice, I'm going to enjoy it with some Jamaican stew beef, and I remove the fat to create beef stock for the rice, because we're not going to buy any stock, so we're going to create our own stock right at home. I have some beef fat that I sauteed to get them a little bit tender. So I'm going to create my beef stock to add to the West African jollof rice. You can buy your beef stock, or you just can do it just like me. You can add beef instead of the beef fat, but I'm just going to use it to get out the flavor. So I'm going to add that to the pot. I'm going to place in some water, and I'm going to let that come to a boil with some other seasoning. And we're not going to use any water in our rice. We're going to use this stock that I'm creating to cook with West African jollof rice. Smoke. I'm just gonna add a bit of seasoning to the beef stock, like garlic powder, paprika, and onion powder, with some of the other natural seasoning like my purple onion, to bring up the flavor of the stock. It's a stock anyway, so you don't really need it that much spicy and stuff like that. So we're gonna make it come to a boil, and like I said, I bought Jamaican stew beef and just remove the fat off of it to create beef stock. But if you don't have the fat, you can use a piece of the beef and boil it and add your seasoning. So we're going to add all the other stuff to the pot right now and set that aside so we can get on to the easy West African jollof rice. It's coming to a boil, so I'm going to add all the rest of my seasoning to it and let it just boil and take it off the fire and let that cool down. Right here I have 5 cloves of garlic, a piece of thyme, about a quarter of a red onion, or we call it purple onion. I have my regular chicken seasoned garlic powder, paprika, and onion powder, and that's it. Everything goes in. I'm going to let that boil again. And remember, this is a stock, so you don't have to be too spicy and will spice up. Go let that boil, and then we're ready to take that off. And this is going to complement the West African jollof rice and give it a beautiful beef taste. And also, you can buy this in the supermarket, or if you want to be fancy like me, you can make it. This is it coming to a boil. I'm going to take it off. And I added no salt to it because we're going to season up the rice again. However, this is ready to come off. I just use the beef fat because I don't want to throw them away. So what I did before to get them this tender was just saute them a little minute on the stove, then I add water to it, then it's ready. So this is my beef stock. I will add to the jollof rice because we're eating stew beef and jollof rice. So it's time to take off our beef stock and get the rest of the things them out of the way. So I'm going to add the water. Tomato from German's little farm, adding them. Gonna need some big red bell pepper, everything red, you name it. And I'm gonna put half of a purple onion inside of it. And the next main key ingredient is tomato paste. So we're gonna wash these and blend these in our blender. Gonna dice them up for now, then place them into the blender with some of the beef stock and blend. Alright, now it's time to get them inside of the blender. And bear in mind you can roast the tomato and the bell pepper before you add it to the blender. We're just going to do the easier route. Throw in everything inside of the blender and give it one go. Dice up the bell pepper. Africans say pepper, Jamaicans say pepper, because my blender is not that powerful to just blend it out all. So I'm just going to dice it up. Remember, you can add anything to your jollof rice. Coconut milk, anything you wish to add to it. Chicken, beef. Alright, everything. So this is inside of my blender. I'm going to add my garlic inside and my beef stock that I have boiled. That smells good. I just throw in the beef stock inside of this Pyrex bowl. I'm gonna say it smells good. It smells good. Simple ingredients can give a beef stock at home, guys. You don't really need to buy it, but if you want to buy it, that's okay. Alright, so remove that back inside of the pot, and this is 100% Jamaican beef stock, and it smells so good. I'm gonna add this to my blender and blend this mixture and just start creating the jollof rice. So my bell pepper, tomato, garlic, onion has blended in this blender, fully liquid. Yes. There's no time to start cook the jollof rice, you know. Not too long waiting, not like that. And if the rice need more water, I'm going to add beef stock, not water. So I'm going to saute one whole red onion inside of the pot. That is fully heated. Coconut oil goes in. This is my red onion. I'm going to place that inside. Meanwhile, the onion is on the fire. I'm going to get this can of 6 ounce tomato paste open. Right. This is my tomato paste. Once the onion caramelize, it's time to add this. Now I'm going to gradually add the tomato paste little by little, and I want this to just combine inside of it and make that cook for a couple minutes so it can remove that tangy tomato taste. It's going to give our West African jollof rice that beautiful color. This is it once it's starting to come together. Yes, man, that beautiful red color of the red onion and the tomato paste. I'm going to add in my blended mixture inside of it right now. Entire thing goes in. I'm going to cook it until it creates that thick paste-like texture. Then I'm going to fold in my rice. A little Scotch Bonnet in the middle. So it has started to boil and simmer down. So I'm going to wait until it is thicken a bit more. And it's time to wash the rice now. So I'm going to let that thicken. And you can use any other rice you have, but I prefer to use Basmati. This is how far my sauce has been simmering down and getting thicker. Yes, so this is what I'm looking for. I'm going to season up the pot before I add the rice to it. Yes. Here I have garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, salt to taste according to how I like it, and my favorite chicken season. I'm gonna add that to the pot, give that a mix to start bring up the rice, and then it's time to add our rice to the pot. Time to add the rice in now, and I'm going to fold that in gradually inside of that. I'm gonna cover it now and let that steam. Guys, this is halfway through. The rice is steaming. I'm gonna check how soft it is, and if it needs more beef stock, I'm gonna add it with a bit more beef stock and cover that, let that steam. Once it has fluffed up and look just like this, I'm gonna add some garlic butter to it, Kerrygold garlic butter. That is the 100% butter. This one inside of it, and mix it and fluff it up. Yes, man. West African jollof rice. I had a couple cuts of Kerrygold garlic butter, garlic and the herb one. And the key is allowing the rice to steam properly till it fluff up. Not add too much water and not mix it too much. I add a couple cuts. Right. Now it's time to mix. My neighbor tell me say now wait for me if you call him. He might go light in cold pit and come. So you know so things serious. And this is cooking for the weekend. I hope you guys cook some jollof rice. I'll leave everything that I use to cook it in the description. I'm going to pin it in the comment section also, so you can see along on a pot. Yes man, this is a banger. And I love my African food, especially this one, jollof rice. Alright guys, Zion train is coming our way with Holy blessing. So I'm gonna share out his own when he comes.
Give us a Zion train, you know. Lady kitchen.
Yes, tell her thanks and her husband.
Thank you,
Lady Lee. Lady Lee.
Lady Lee
Kitchen.
Yes.
And Arthur was saying
husband.
yes.
Give thanks.
Your husband know your name. Full Zion train and German and he know boy. And the guy was saying the other little token what do you me give you? Him name Arthur so you can tell him thanks.
Yeah, give thanks and praise.
Dry jollof rice. Dry jollof rice. You know, no stress in this world. Now it's my time to share my own now. Yes, man. Good old West African jollof rice. Yes. Yeah. All my West African, what do you think I do? On the plate. Boy is here without no fear, waiting for jollof rice, and him not here. You there? Can back a jar. Go on, boy. I'm gonna enjoy my West African jollof rice with Jamaican stew beef. I'm gonna say it bad with beef. German guy with him calabash full of jollof rice and beef. Then no worries. Arthur and Lady Lee kitchen, big up yourself. German said enough love and blessing. Could talk too much cause I guess I know him a different food, but wait till the next video. Alright, I'm gonna eat West African jollof rice and yeah man, we just a call today in the hills. But this showed something for some other people. So this is our West African jollof rice and Jamaican stew beef. Two cultures in a one, yes man. Africa we say. And this is for somebody else because we have to share in the hills, right? Me say I thought boy go with German, boy come back. So boy have to go get jollof rice. Boy. Boy. Gonna make the best of what we have. Sit down there, ground and heat. We don't need no fancy table, no nothing. This is real down to earth lifestyle. Yes. Jollof rice and stew beef. It has said 10. Boy deserve one big bone. I'm gonna give him one big bone, make me fight with it. Good catch. Yes, man. With love, one love from Jamrock all the way to the motherland, Africa. Bless up on yourself. I know that so many of you guys are watching from either Ghana or Nigeria to be exact, which is, yeah man, them a fight over jollof rice. I see you. I see you guys. Whichever one wins the title, remember so we're all one. Africa unite. from the land, the island in the Caribbean. One love to you, my African brothers and sisters, and stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week. Yeah, man, one love.